Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your general tarot forecast for the month of October 2016. My name is Sky, and I hope that the information that you guys get from this reading will really resonate. If you really like the reading, or you would like further clarification, you can go to the description box below and check out the link to my shop. I'd love for you guys to come over and check it out, and there are a few different packages that are really fun to browse through. So anyway, without further ado, let's see what's going on for Sages for the month of October 2016. You know, Sages, I honestly think that this is the most positively geared reading for any of the signs for this month. It looks like things are really going to be on the upswing. Right in the middle of the reading, you've got that Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. A lot of Sagittarius are going to take October as a month to really fix up their health. You're going to, really work on your diet, your exercise, and past health, you're just going to really make sure everything's organic. This can apply to your food. It can even apply to your emotional security, your communication with other people. You want everything to be organic in the month of October 2016. Everything needs to be authentic. Everything needs to be from the heart. You don't want things to be fake. You don't want things to be plastic, and you don't want things to be forced. And you're really going to take a lot of different steps in October to materialize that energy. At the same time, whatever clutter you have in your head right now, whether that be just emotional or just general mental clutter, you're working to dispel that. You're working to detox that. I see a lot of Sagittarius taking up new exercise regimens like I talked about a moment ago, and you're going to be using that exercise that you're doing, and you're really going to be letting that exercise not only help your physical body, but to channel really heavy emotional burdens, or what do I want to say, like emotional baggage that you've been carrying. You're going to allow that to channel out through sweat in your body, through quick breathing, through just cardio exercise. And I'm getting that from that King of Cups in the upright position. You're coming to a brand new emotional understanding of yourself, which is going to be great. Likewise, this could be a water sign in your life, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. A masculine energy, not necessarily male or female per se, but a more masculine water sign energy who comes in and lays things out for you the way that they are regarding emotional problems or emotional, just emotionally themed parts of your life. And, this is either within you or it's a physical person in your life. And I see this person or this part within you really helping you come to new understanding about yourself emotionally, how to integrate your emotional life healthily into your daily life. Sagittarius is not the most outwardly emotional sign of the zodiac, especially when it comes to more negative emotions. Sagittarius always wants to be optimistic, passionate. They're not non-emotional per se, but they like to be positive. And as that correlates to, modern cultural themes, that usually tends to only display what are considered positive emotions. But you're really rethinking that philosophy right now, Sagittarius. You're really coming into grip with a new emotional side of yourself. And I think that the people around you are going to be kind of up for a surprise when you start to communicate with them, because there's going to be a lot of new emotional information that is kind of predominating you and your and all of your relationships. And that's that Eight of Wands in the reverse. Lots of new surprises. This generally, like in the upright position, you think of just a lot of things coming into your life. So like really a lot of busyness. It can be like a lot of love interests. It can be just kind of excess of anything that's ruled by the wand suit, such as passion, creativity, confidence, luxury. All of those things are going to be kind of funneling into your life, but it's found itself in the reverse position. So it's kind of like you have to accomplish something first, or it's not just going to come to you without what it seems to me making these emotional links come together, creating a new just attitude and sort of a new reaction and new method of dealing with deeper emotional problems. I think that something that's going to be really paramount for the month of October is that you really set structured, stable plans, that you really take extra time to make sure that things are organized in your life, because Sag can struggle with this sometimes. Some Sagittarius can be very organized, and some Sagittarius can be very unorganized. It's kind of black or white. There's not a lot of in between. And, they tend to kind of like jump between black and white organizational theme throughout different phases of their life. Anyway, since there's so much happening in October, so much random energy, so many surprises coming into your life, you're going to benefit so much from having a good scheduling system, from organizing all your items, whether it be paperwork or, money. It really could be anything, but making sure that you have a system to organize it all, because there's going to be an excess of those kinds of material things, and you don't want them to get out of order, or else you're going to really find yourself stressing and having to take a lot of extra time to organize. So if you kind of get a head start on that and create a system before it's necessary, it's going to be so much easier to kind of delegate everything and kind of just let everything fall into the system. And then, you'll have more time for yourself. You'll have more time to do this detoxing process, this process of making things more authentic and organic in your life. Something else that I definitely see as a possibility for Sages in October is there might be people in your life, friends, family, loved ones in general, who need you, who call on you for a favor. There could be someone in your life that is going through a big struggle right now and who needs you to be there for them, who needs your strength. They might even need a loan of money. I'm not going to jump too heavily on that, though. It seems to be more of an emotional strength. But we do have those two pentacle cards in the middle, so money is definitely at the forefront. However, I see people looking to you for strength, and I see people looking to you for illumination. And that illumination could mean a few different things. Either people might be kind of looking to you for information about someone else. If someone's become disconnected and you still know this person, it's like someone's asking you for information about them, and that can kind of be, you might kind of be a go-between, kind of a liaison, for lack of a better word. And it's like someone who's in a really difficult emotional state right now needs that of you. And I think that you have the energy to do that right now. Just be careful about, just be honest. Honesty is definitely the best policy right now. Don't exaggerate things. Don't make things something that they aren't, because it will come back to you. It will become obvious. Just be there for these people if you can, as sort of an emotional person to lean on. Like they're leaning on you right now, and just do what you can, because you'll be able to distract them very well from some of these problems. Sagittarius has an amazing sense of humor, so definitely use that to your advantage right now. That's why people come to you, Sag, when they have emotional problems, because your glow and your sense of humor and your optimism is what people lack so much during difficult times of their life. So the Sagittarius out there tend to be tools of coping for some of the more emotionally, or signs that are struggling more emotionally right now. Something else that's a possibility, I think that some Sages out there are tired of keeping secrets. I think that some Sages are ready to just come forward with whatever secrets you've been keeping. Maybe there's someone in your life who's asking you to keep secrets for them, and you're tired of this. Because the sun is in reverse, so it's almost like you're at kind of a juxtaposition, or you're at a crossroads about telling the truth about something. Like you don't know whether you should, and you can't make that decision. and it's like now you're ready to tell the truth. You don't like lying. You don't like facades, and that's definitely gonna be for the best right now. Like in this, since you're in this, you found yourself in this mode, Sag, about detoxing emotionally, about coming to a better emotional awareness of yourself and making sure that everything's authentic in your life. And that comes with understanding how what you do impacts other people as well. It's like when you start to get this understanding about yourself, you start to realize, oh, look at these secrets, look at some of these lies, look at some of the stuff that I've been carrying for someone else. That's not okay. That's something, if I were on the other end of that, that would be creating so much harm within me. Like that would be creating what I'm trying to get rid of, so I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to be the person who decides to create emotional wounds in other people, because I don't want them to be in the state that I've found myself in, where I've had to completely redefine my emotional well-being, where I've had to completely redefine my idea of what is authentic, of what is organic. I'm not going to be the catalyst of creating that burden. That is not an emotional debt that I'm willing to take on. I think that that's, like, I just got major chills when I said that, and I think that a lot of Sagittarius have found themselves in the position of not being willing to keep secrets and lie for the embetterment of someone else. If they want to do that, Sages, you're kind of at the place where it's like they can do that themselves, but I'm not going to be the one to cause this damage to somebody else. And that is an amazing moral for you right now, Sagittarius. I'm so happy that this is coming forward, because Sagittarius sometimes, you know, Sagittarius is it's ruled by Jupiter. You know, you have a very strong moral compass. You have a very strong, like, higher, like, sense of higher ideals and philosophies about life. And sometimes you can get so focused and wound up in that, in sort of the bigger picture of it all, that some of these little things that people do, some of these small lies, some of these small secrets, they can kind of go unnoticed by you, Sag. They can kind of go like, just day by day things happen, and you don't realize until it's really manifested into itself into like a big deal. Then you realize it. But this is what you're redefining within yourself, and you're finally starting to realize some of these smaller, more difficult to see things, and how they all add up and all play a part in creating the bigger picture that you're so well aware of. And this is a blessing from above that you're having this realization right now, Sages, because to have both an idea of those smaller components of life and the big picture that they create, you're really getting a sense of right and wrong, and you're getting a sense of the people in your life and how they've treated you, if that's right, if that's wrong, and how their interaction with you has led you to treat other people. And you're ready to make choices about who needs to be in your life and who needs to be out of your life. Now, there's not any swords cards, so I don't think in the month of October you're going to be very prone to cutting people out, per se. But your mind is starting to notice. You're becoming aware. You're seeing what other people do, and you're kind of in a testing phase with other people right now. You're kind of allowing other people to make decisions, and you're going to kind of go through October, and you're going to observe them, and you're going to see what they do. And come October, come November, you're then going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of swords pop up in November for Sag, because you will then know who needs to go and who needs to stay. But wow, that's definitely some amazing energy that we've kind of picked up on for sure. Overall, I think October is going to be great for Sag. Like I said, y'all probably have the most consistently positive spread of any of the other signs of the readings that I've done for this month. So I think that Sagittarius are going to have an edge up on all the other signs for the month of October. And, you know, just do you, Sag. Be authentic, be organic, be fair to other people. Don't, like, sometimes people can get a little bit mixed up when I say do you or be authentic. That doesn't mean that you can just drop everybody out of your life and, you know, just become a very selfish, entitled person. it's kind of a blurry line when we talk about living authentically and we talk about, kind of blowing off people in our lives. The people that matter will not make you feel inauthentic. The people that matter won't ask you to lie. The people that matter won't ask you to keep secrets. Be there for the people who feel authentic to you. Don't just drop everybody, but make the decisions that you have to make. You'll see. Especially come November, I think a lot of the Sages will be ready to make these decisions. But embark on this health journey that you've got going. Be there for the people who need you, and just try to embrace authenticity, and you guys are going to have a great October. If you guys want any other clarification, come out and check out my shop, linked in the description box below, and I would love to do a consultation with you. Please comment on this video too if you guys would like to start a discussion about your own experiences in October, or your experiences in September leading up to it, or maybe how you feel about this spread. I would love to get in a discussion with you guys. Have a great October, Sages. Bye.